At noon, the host wished to feed the master and the devotees. Sri Ramakrishna was smilingly pacing the room. Now and then, he exchanged a few words with the musician. Musician: it is God alone, who is both the instrument and the cause. Duryodhana said to Krishna, O Lord, thou art seated in my heart. I act as thou makest me act. Master, with a smile: yes, that is true. It is God alone who acts through us. He is the doer, undoubtedly, and the man is his instrument. But it is also true that an action cannot fail to produce its result. Your stomach will certainly burn if you eat hot chili. It is God who has ordained that chili will burn your stomach. If you commit a sin, you must bear its fruit. But one who has attained perfection, realized God, cannot commit sin. An expert singer cannot sing a false note. A man with a trained voice sings the notes correctly. Sa re ga ma pa dha ni. The meal was ready. The master and the devotees went to the inner court where they were treated to a generous feast. About 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the master was seated again in Ishan's drawing room with M and Shrish. He resumed his conversation with Shrish. Master, what is your attitude toward God? I am He, or master and servant? For the householder, it is very good to look on God as the master. The householder is conscious of doing the duties of life himself. Under such conditions, how can he say, I am He? To him who says, I am He, the world appears to be a dream. His mind, his body, even his ego are dreams to him. Therefore, he cannot perform worldly duties. So it is very good for the householder to look on himself as the servant and on God as the master. Hanuman had the attitude of a servant. He said to Ram, O Ram, sometimes I meditate on you as the whole and on myself as the part. Sometimes I feel that you are the master and I am the servant. But when I have the knowledge of reality, I see that I am you and you are I. In the state of perfect knowledge, one may feel, I am He. But that is far beyond the ordinary man's experience. Shrish: that is true, sir. The attitude of a servant relieves a man of all his worries. The servant depends entirely upon his master. A dog is devoted to its master. It depends upon him and is at peace. Master: Well, what suits your taste? God with form or the formless reality? But to tell you the truth, he who is formless is also endowed with form. To his bhaktas, he reveals himself as having a form. It is like a great ocean, an infinite expanse of water, without any trace of shore. Here and there, some of the water has been frozen. Intense cold has turned it into ice. Just so, under the cooling influence, so to speak, of the bhakta's love, the infinite appears to take a form. Again, the ice melts when the sun rises. It becomes water as before. Just so, one who follows the path of knowledge, the path of discrimination, does not see the form of God anymore. To him, everything is formless. The ice melts into formless water with the rise of the sun of knowledge. But mark this, form and formlessness belong to one and the same reality.